That was.
Keep going.
Bedroom to the windows to the wall.
Annie, Annie, are you okay?
Is that Annie?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
even though everybody knows Annie, are you okay? But the song isn't Annie, are you okay?
It's Smooth Criminal,
Smooth Criminal.
which you forgot.
I forgot that too.
But the Glee version is so good. Blue. It is. R.I.P. in one of them.
Is that the only good version of Glee? The only good thing
and the
that came out
guy
of
that
Glee?
was the Flash is one of the ones that sang it.
Mr. Ezra,
Glee.
who is canceled now, by the way.
No, not him.
Oh, a different Flash. The Flash from the CW is
Oh, that might be who I'm talking about.
bloop,
No, wait a minute. No, he was just on Broadway,
bloop.
so he's not canceled.
One of them is.
I don't think that's his name though.
Ezra. Whoever's the Flash's name is real life name is Ezra. You'll look. BuzzFeed told me all about it many times. Trust.
I actually now
I
I
have my
just need to look
sources.
only because I don't know.
I have my sources. BuzzFeed.com.
I'm all the Flash. Siri.
I feel like I'm having hot flashes. The weather is so weird. It's like muggy. Is this October now that this episode comes out? Happy October.
Oh,
if so.
that's Ezra Miller. Okay, that's from. That's a movie, girl.
Oh. So not the CW.
The
Not
CW's Flash is this
Oh.
other guy.
Love how I try to be all smart, being the CW, as if I've even seen it.
You know, he started in Glee. He was just on Broadway though in a great show that I wanted to see.
Well, he's canceled too. They're all canceled.
Name him.
Okay. His name starts with a B.
Oh,
Starts with a B.
Psychic? You could say whatever. I don't really know his name.
I don't know his name. I'm just guessing it starts with a B.
Canceled.
I have an update.
I'm Psychic.
I'm canceled.
Oh.
I have an update and that I'm canceled.
Oh, okay.
So remember how...
What now, girl?
Remember how the other day, in fact, last week's episode, what's wrong with your nails? Looking at him a little gay over there. Last week, I talked about how I was surrounded by a pack of wolves, if you recall. And
they were coyotes.
Coyotes, yeah. Whatever. Dropped the
Keep the
trash
eyes
cans and
forward.
ran. I was like scared. The neighbor told me, there's like a circling pack of coyotes you have to
Read the
watch out
filth by
for.
Aunt
And I was like,
Susie.
oh my God. And Aunt Susie was like, oh, we're still talking about that. Well, I hope you had fun in London.
She's still there, by the way. Probably even when this comes out, she's
I was
there for
going
like
to
3
say,
weeks.
yeah, I forgot. Hope you're having a good time in London.
We have to speak in their language, babes.
Do the toilets go backwards?
Now that she's used to it,
Report
we
back.
got to talk in their language, babes.
Oh, when you go to the toilet,
The toilet.
are the toilets flushing
The loo.
backwards?
By the way, they call
the
it the loo.
loo. When you go to
Do
the
they flush
loo,
backward? Do they push it up your bum?
do the bidet squirt out?
Does the water go up your bum? Water go up your bum, babes.
Wait, do they have bidets there? I feel like they're really big everywhere but America. Unless you come into my home.
Unless you're rich.
Oh, no.
Are you the bidet? And it's that mouth. And you just wait
No,
for it.
My bidet is my infamous.
I can't even do the face because I don't want the face that I was about to make on camera. Because I don't. It'd be like this. That's you as the bidet.
So glad you didn't put that together.
Yeah, that's you as the
Well,
bidet.
as it turns out,
Because you would send it to me as a potential thumbnail option. That's why I knew I had to cover it up like that.
I would send it to you. Bless you.
Bless you.
And then I would see you not pick it, and then I would put it in anyways.
Put it in anyway. Yeah, I know.
And then when on that Monday when it came out, you'd go,
Oh, you want to talk about others?
As it turns out,
Not
I was
wolves.
being dramatic, and it was not coyotes.
What was it? The turkeys.
You're gonna be mad. It wasn't
Oh.
turkeys.
It was Teddy.
So me and my husband the other day, in fact, the next
You're
day or
married?
2 days later, we were outside doing yard work, whatever,
Yard work.
and we heard that noise, broad daylight, and we're like, we are figuring this out now. If there's coyotes, come and get me. If you're ready, come and get it. Nah.
No.
GNAW, nah on my flesh.
Ew.
So we go like, we're figuring that we run back through into the woods Like, what is that rustling, bustling? If there's wolves, hello, whatever.
Hi.
Turns out they were acorns falling.
What?
Because of the breeze, and it's that time of the year where it's fall.
Oh, is there a tree over there?
It's the woods, yes. It's
Well,
like
not
in
every
the
freaking
woods.
tree has acorns, girl.
Well, I can't tell.
Eileen, girl.
So we're back there, and we're almost getting pelted by these acorns that are falling, and it's making these rustling and hitting branches and stuff.
Wow.
And so when there's a slight breeze, you hear crash, crash, crash on the ground, like from every different direction. Like it sounds like a lot of them.
So even like squirrels aren't afraid as
It
as
was
you.
acorns, girl.
How does that make you feel?
I lost trash day for that.
Lost trash. I did see your trash out down there though.
Oh
Already
yeah, I
today.
have to go. In fact, I'm gonna make you pull it back up later today.
Was it? I thought it was down there to get picked up.
It was picked up this morning. I'm just lazy, and like as we know from last week, I don't like to go put down the trash to bring it back up, but I like to do it later. So, anyways, I wasn't about to get eaten by wolves or coyotes or anything of the sort, and I was being a little dramatique.
Have you ever been dramatic before?
No, never. And
That's
a lot
for
of people
gay
find that
people.
hard to believe. I know.
That's for gay people.
Yeah, no.
Gross.
FAG behavior. No.
Somebody called me dramatic today too. It was like disturbing. I was like, really?
Name them.
Corey.
Oh! I don't think I've ever seen you be dramatic.
I've never been dramatic in my entire
Never.
life.
No, never.
Not one
Especially
time.
not when you're inconvenienced. That's when you get the least dramatic. You're very
I'm so calm. I'm
to
level-headed.
the point. You tell the story exactly the way it was.
Yeah. I'm calm. I'm level-headed. I stay very secure in the
Very
situation. Very
collected,
demure.
demure.
I stay very on
Snatch.
task in
Yes.
a inconvenienced situation.
I believe that. I've seen it myself.
Pronounce the word button.
Oh, I say that wrong. I
Pronounce
know
it.
that for a fact. I say button, and I know that's actually I can't believe you
Button?
said that. That's one of the like two words, or maybe even one that I say wrong that I know I say wrong, and I say it anyways. But I say pillow. I don't say
Now,
other iterations.
What's
that
the other one?
Some people in the
Pillow.
room may say. I have a
how
friend.
do you say it?
Hello.
Oh,
I have a
like
friend from
milk,
LA who say
milk and milk.
My friend, she say pillow.
You-
She say milk. What did you say?
That's the same thing. He said wrong to milk.
Wrong.
To milk.
Yeah, that's so wrong.
You say that too?
No, I say milk.
Oh yeah.
But what's the difference between milk and pillow and pillow?
What do you say for pillow?
Pillow.
Me too.
Because it's an I.
Yeah, me too. And milk is also an I.
Yeah, but
Cra-
milk is so obvious.
But pillow is not a pair.
4 letters. There's only 4 letters in milk.
Well,
Oh my god, that was funny.
I say button.
button.
Why do you ask?
Because I was like talking with somebody today and she was saying button. She was button.
Like emphasizing.
button. And
Oh.
she must have said it like 15 times. She was like, there was no press the whatever button.
Oh.
I was like, what? I was like, oh my God, we get it. You can pronounce the T. Like, it sounds so like precocious. Precocious.
It's, if you think about it though, if you take the word butt, B-U-T-T, you do kind of
Yeah,
emphasize
butt.
the T's. But
Or you don't. But
sit on your butt.
sit on your butt.
I don't say like sit on your bud. You know what I mean?
Sit on your butt.
But-
like, I don't even pronounce the T almost. Sit
But
on
that's
your
very
butt.
you being like gay and lazy. You don't pronounce things. You're very like
That's
wishy-washy.
very like Midwestern.
I think what you're trying to be is like mushmouth California wannabe, like white girl, Kardashian, Valley girl is what you're trying to give.
What do you think you're giving?
I'm from the Valley. I'm from
I also
I'm from Los
I
Angeles.
also did have to laugh. There it was. And this, what you just said is about to prove the point that I'm about to make. When you just said moments ago, but button is one of the only words that you pronounce incorrectly. And my head literally started sifting through the 15,000 episodes where you pronounce something incorrectly, including Los Angeles.
That's for the joke. It's for the bit. I know how to say Los Angeles. Okay. I was born.
Say
I wasn't
it
born
without
there. I wasn't-
smiling through your teeth, girl.
I wasn't born there. I lived there for 2.5 years. I know very well.
There is a song, though, that they say Los Angeles because they rhyme it with
To make it rhyme.
keys.
Yeah.
Like we're taking back.
Alicia Keys,
Like
born
that
in
I'm
Los
okay with when you
Angeles.
change a word a little bit to like make it rhyme.
That's a slant
Fine.
rhyme, fun
Yeah,
fact. No, it's
fine.
not. No, it's
No,
not.
it's
No,
not.
that's not a slant rhyme.
But like that's cool.
That's just called changing the words to make it rhyme.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not guilty of at all.
Name them.
I don't know what I was going to say about that. That was it. Okay,
That's a very long tangent about the word button.
Button. Yeah, I don't like
Button.
that. I don't like that.
Button.
Did you tell her to button it up?
I just told her to fuck off.
I think that'd be a really cute button-down shirt for you to wear on Sunday.
It takes too long.
But see, the opposite of that is when you say button,
shirt.
and it sounds wrong too. Like that button-down shirt. Like
Button.
I say it a little more, but at least I don't say milk and I don't say pillow.
My friend from New York said elementary.
Huh?
Peanuts.
Yep. What?
How do you pronounce Peanuts?
Peanuts.
I know
peanuts.
some people that say peanuts, which I just get excited.
By the way, name them. If you're gonna stare right at them through the camera,
I'm just looking. I'm just looking past the camera, past this light,
at the light,
through
into
the wall,
Yeah.
at the acorns in the yard.
That scared the shite out of you. My friend in New York said elementary.
Oh, wrong.
Elementary school.
So their favorite hit
She
show,
also said milk.
Abbott Elementary.
No, because that's not how I said it.
Oh, how'd you say it?
Elementary.
Elementary.
There you go. You almost said it right.
Maybe because
You again, Jimmy Fallon. I was like, right. That's his name.
I forgot about that one. Something else happened to me. Another Dollar Tree story.
By the way, great show.
I have seen
Abbott
a couple
Elementary.
episodes.
Very good show. My mom and I watch it.
I like that one.
Very funny. Quinta Brown.
The principal is so funny to me.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
She's really funny.
And she's really funny in real life. Like, I love watching her in
I wonder what she was in
interviews and stuff.
I've never seen her before because
I don't think she
not
was
cultured.
that big before. I think that was why they liked
She's
her.
always
She was
been
kind
thin,
of a
yeah.
like a nobody. And I love that white girl on there. I can't remember what her name is in real life. She's she's like the hard like Brooklyn teacher.
Oh, she's on all the commercials
Philly.
now.
Yeah.
She's on a bunch of commercials now.
You know what she's from?
No.
Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap. The like remake of the Parent Trap. She was the nanny.
The remake.
Well, the original is not the Lindsay Lohan. There's
Oh,
one
right.
But
Oh,
the Lindsay Lohan
I haven't
one,
seen that in
she's
years,
one
years,
of the
years.
kids like nannies.
I live.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay,
And then
thank you for that, Lindsay.
The older teacher, like the oldest one with like the really short hair.
Oh, I know who that is. From
She-
RuPaul. Ah!
Yeah, she is from RuPaul. She was in.
Oh, what's her name? Don't tell me.
I'm
God.
forgetting her name too. It's not
Put
Sherry
a
Renee
cork
Brown.
in it.
It's not Sherry Renee Brown. It's Sherry Renee. Nope.
Sheryl Lee Ralph.
Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Shirley Ralph.
Shirley
I
Ralph.
did it. We did it, Joe.
She
Flip it.
she's original cast of Dreamgirls on Broadway. My dad saw her. In the
You
original
did tell me
cast.
that.
She played Beyonce's part. She was
She
also in
did?
Wicked. She was in Wicked. She played Michelle Yeoh's part in Wicked on Broadway.
Which I don't know what Michelle Yeoh's part is 'cause I haven't seen the movie yet. Or
But
the
you've
show.
seen her like in the preview.
I don't know what she did in the preview. It was 3 seconds
But I mean,
of her in the preview
you
doing
only
nothing.
saw the. I forgot you didn't ever even see the real trailer. You saw the like little Super Bowl spot.
No, I've seen the trailers.
Oh, then she was in it a lot.
I've seen, like I said, I've seen 3 seconds of her. I don't know what she did or
It
what
was,
the
it was more
important.
than 3 seconds.
Into the Michelle Yeoh. Into Michelle Yeoh.
She's like the bad guy, as it turns out in that one.
I'm
but
the bad guy. Call me Chun Li.
she was in that too.
So I was at Dollar Tree 2 days ago. Another Dollar Tree story.
Yeah, take a drink. If you're playing the Dollar Tree drinking game, take a drink. Literally,
The power of suggestion.
to side tangent really fast.
Again.
When Corey and I watch Big Brother, there's
And he
this
calls you dramatic.
freaking girl. When he calls me dramatic while we're watching Big Brother, there's this woman on there. Her name is Angela. Girl, get it together when you're out of this house and you do listen to this podcast.
Angela,
She
girl.
is a menace to society, and she cries every 3 seconds, aka she like squints her face and pretends like she's about to cry, and then like rubs her eyes a lot to make a tear happen. And we've made it literally a drinking game while we watch it, and like drunk, because it happened. It's like every 2 seconds she cries, and she's the cause of a lot of the problems. So like, and then cries about it. She's so annoying. Anyway, that was
Did you
such a
see
side
Anna
tangent.
Delvey? Is that how you say her
Oh,
name?
got
On Dancing
eliminated.
with the Stars
Did you see what she said?
on BuzzFeed.
Of course, I saw it
BuzzFeed
this
had a
morning
whole
on
article on that one word.
TikTok, I think.
BuzzFeed made a whole
what?
article.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Which you never even watched the Netflix thing about her,
No.
girl.
But I like read her Wikipedia and stuff.
No, but if you
Girl.
watch it, she got away with a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
I know she did. And she got like a
Holy
slap on the
crap.
wrist, basically. Oh, 4 years in jail, but whatever.
Well, the fact that she's like, the only reason she got the ankle monitor is because she was extended her visa,
Oh,
and she stayed past her visa, and because she's white, they didn't do anything about it.
TT.
Except slap something on her
Except put her
ankle.
on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, put her on a TV show. Bloop.
And then eliminate her first.
That's so American.
and what I heard was a double
First.
elimination, but I didn't see it.
It was, but I didn't know she was first.
It was like her and another person were the first
Tori
to go.
Spelling. Do you know who that is?
The singer?
Nope.
Oh.
That's Tori.
Oh, ew. Oh, I don't want Tori Spelling. Sorry.
Do you know who it is?
Yes.
From?
Maybe also RuPaul.
Maybe like in a really early season she would have been on.
Season girl.
She was from
90210.
yeah. Yeah, and but her dad was really famous too, spelling. Something spelling. He was like super famous. So she was famous by proxy.
He created the spelling bee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she had that reality show with her stupid ass husband. Oh god.
I heard she's kind of a little wacko. Like
She
with her
is kind of a
holistic living,
wacko.
My children are. I think.
But he's like, ugh, God, he was such a. I don't know why she was. It doesn't matter. But we used to watch that show back in the day.
So picture this. You remember that old?
So you're at Dollar Tree.
So you remember that old? Maybe 10 years ago now, that horror movie Hansel and Gretel. And there's that. Most people haven't seen the movie, but I did. But most people have seen.
Wait, I didn't know it was like a horror movie. So you might as well be like, remember that old horror movie Humpty Dumpty? Like any just children's story, but it's a horror movie.
Oh.
It's like I didn't really realize that was a horror movie.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
remember
it's
that
like
horror
they took
movie, The Little Mermaid?
The Hansel and
Like just anything.
the horror of the Little Mermaid was Aquafina's little like skippity bop
Oh,
little.
yeah, that horrible song.
Oh, hold on. What was the word? It was like
The horror movie, Mickey and Friends.
what was she saying over and over? That was so
Scuttlebutt.
stupid. Yeah,
It's the scuttlebutt. Scuttlebutt.
I was like, shut
Horrible.
up.
Shut up.
So
That's the movie we
most
saw in
people
that
know
theater
this.
you didn't want to say we went to.
Yes, yeah, the theater that broke.
That you didn't want to go to, as it turned out.
I did. Yeah. Too many tangents. Hold on, let me reel it in. So, do you remember this viral clip from this trailer?
Viral disease. Yep.
Or the old lady goes, "Would you mind getting inside the oven to clean it?" Do you know that clip? Mm-mm. Okay. Well, the premise of Hansel
But
and
I
Gretel is
just saw it, so
whatever.
it's okay.
So this old lady has the two kids, and the gag is she's like
Cooking
crazy,
'em.
and then she's like trying to get her kids, the grandkids, into the oven. They don't get in the oven, as it turns out, because they're not stupid. But they like updated the story from like the 1800s, so that they're like FaceTiming their mom, like, "Mom, Grandma's being weird." Like it's for the nowadays.
Oh, I didn't know that was Hansel and Gretel.
It's like the story of like Hansel. I don't know if the movie's called Hansel and Gretel, but they've taken.
Yeah.
It's like the same old.
Oh,
it's
I
the same
for
idea.
sure remember this, but I did not know that.
But anyway,
that's
the
what
old
that was
lady's
what
just
it was
like,
supposed to be on. Right.
"Would you mind getting inside the oven to
Yeah.
clean?" That happened to me at Dollar Tree. So I have my stuff. No, listen, it's in essence. In
The
my
truth will
in my
set you
mind's
free.
eye, out of this oven. So
The truth will be revealed.
I have my
It's a reveal, honey.
a double reveal.
A double reveal.
I have my stuff. I'm going to the checkout, and as I'm brisk gay walking to the checkout,
You're gay? Go ahead.
Close your mouth. Yeah, my
Close
husband.
your
Is. I'm not gay, but my husband is. I hear this old lady voice to the right and behind me at this point. Go,
Sicily.
go. Oh, everybody's just always passing me up. And I literally stopped, and I went, "Huh? Excuse me?" Because she's like saying it like passive aggressively, like at me. Because she's like slower than most.
Okay.
So because me, by the way, it was an empty register, except I just happened to get there first with 3 items. She's trying to be passive aggressive. "Oh, everyone's just getting ahead of me today." And I said, so I didn't just let it slide. So I said, "Oh, hello, ma'am." I said, "Would you like to go in front of me in that case? Like, don't give me the attitude, sis." And she was like, "Uh-huh," and took it. And I'm like, "You know what? Take your 2 items, Granny, and go." So I was like, "Girl, don't come." So I'm like, "Fine. You want to talk some smack? Oh, would you politely like to go in front? Why don't you ask? Here you go." So I let her have it in front of me. As she's now like getting the lady's like scanning her stuff, I'm standing there like,
Right.
"Hey, Granny," like whatever. And I'm
Which
just like,
meant that you were just standing there watching.
I would just like in my feeling like, "Okay, Granny," like whatever. She turns around like this. You're me, I'm her.
Uh-huh.
She goes,
I don't want to be you.
She goes, "You're a good grandson." Staring me dead in the eyes like this.
Ew.
"Thank you, grandson."
She called your grandson twice? And what did you say?
Nothing. I went,
You should. See, no. This is where you need somebody like me around. I would if I was you, I would have been like, well, my grandparents don't talk to me anymore. So how does that make you feel? Call them out.
And I was like, oh, I'm glad I let her in front because maybe she would have taken the Dollar Tree very rusty, crusty like knife from like the plastic cutlery section and stabbed it into my back.
She would have hit you with the pole on the cart.
Giving.
Giant pole, so you can't
She would have
take
tied
it
all
out.
those helium balloons around my throat and made me be the house from Up real
Yeah.
quick. I have never been that creeped
And it would have
out.
taken so many to lift all that ass.
You're a really good grandson.
Ew, stop making the face. I hate it. By the way, that's the thumbnail. So thank you for making it about 15 times for the screen.
You're a really good grandson.
Ew.
It gives me creeps just thinking about it.
What the hell? You know what?
Do you want to be a good grandson?
Hey, Grandma, let's take a break.
If you're a good grandson, you'll come back after the break.
Let's take a break, Grandma. Make the face. Not the grandma face back again. Girl, we're having weather. Speaking of the weather, it's getting much cooler out, and I'm very happy to see it.
Love the weather.
Love. Although the rain is making it kind of muggy. But
Yeah.
love the coolness. Love that it's cooling down.
Love the
Very cool.
It's giving like finally fall, girl.
Finally fall.
Finally. Fake fan.
I know. I like know all the melodies and none of the words. R.I.P. You said you had a story to tell me about.
I do.
And I would love to hear
But
it.
I just told a story, so do you have something to talk about?
No. I never have anything to talk about.
Lie?
Liar! Actually, like, not really. Life's been pretty like boring.
Okay,
in
so
a great
I'll
way.
carry
I've
it.
been doing like the same thing. Like my days have been very consistent since like the last time I saw you.
Right.
Eat, sleep, work,
Be dramatic.
rehearsal, repeat.
Club. Another
we are
club.
back in rehearsals.
Another club.
For show.
No sleep.
With our
Plane.
beautiful BFFs,
Bus.
Mason and Aaron.
Another club.
So been
No
with them
sleep.
a lot.
Oh!
New album coming out.
From who? Lady Gaga. LG
Lady Gaga.
7?
No. 6.5 is what they're calling it.
They're calling it LG 7. That's how I know it,
No,
girl.
they're not. And here I'm going to tell you why. There
Don't
will
be
be
dramatic.
LG. There will be an LG 7 in like February. This is like the companion album to the Joker movie that's coming out.
Okay,
So it's
okay,
a
okay.
whole album of covers. They're not original songs.
Love, which I've been waiting for. Although
Yeah.
she does have stuff like that with like
And
Tony
it comes
Bennett.
out like Friday, like literally in a week. She announced it. It comes out
By
Friday.
the time this comes out.
Yeah, it'll already be
Go
out.
find Lady Gaga's
stream.
new album. Go stream LG 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, LG 6.5.
So it's like all covers. It's just to come out with the movie, just some music with the movie.
you remember
I don't
the-
even know if the music is in the movie. Like I think it might just be
It might just be her using the movie to
songs
promote
that-
herself.
Correct. And then
Which I
the
don't blame her.
actual album comes out down the road.
Do you remember the LG chocolate? The phone.
It's chocolate. Yeah, I do because everybody in high school had it when I was in
Except
high school.
me, because I was too
I
cool.
also
had a
did not have it
sidekick
either.
Flip, and then I got it taken away in 2 weeks.
Love a sidekick.
Girl, the sidekick was it.
I had like a weird flip phone that literally came free with my dad's phone, I think.
Oh.
And then I went like straight from that to I had an NV1 for a minute.
I remember the
phones?
NV1.
So I had the NV1 for like
Uh-huh.
a minute, and again, it was not even a new phone. It was like an old phone of my dad's that I had them reactivate.
So you did
when you
T9
used to be able to do
texting.
that
So
kind
like
of
you
stuff.
remember T9.
Oh, I was a T9er. Even when I had the NV1 where it flipped up with the keyboard, I still would T9 on the front of it sometimes just because I knew it too well. It was fast.
Girl.
Yeah,
that's,
T9.
That's like
That's
that's like a
old
typewriter
school.
now. Like
Yeah.
people are like, "What's a typewriter?" Like, how do you?
Old school.
That's T9. I'm actually gagged that you know that. See, you can't be all Gen Z
I
and
was
young.
a T9er.
You're
I
a
don't
T9er.
try to be Gen Z or not. I'm very happily a millennial.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I'm the cusp, and I'm very happily a
You're very
millennial.
happily.
Happily a millennial.
You're very
with my
happily.
pillow.
Oh, you want some milk?
Milk. And then I had like a Droid. I did have an Android. It was called the Droid 2 Global. It was one of their last ones that had a side keyboard on it. It slid up and had a keyboard.
I had the phone that only had one hinge in the corner, so it would flip this way or that way.
Yeah.
And it had e-ink technology
remember that.
where the buttons would change, like
Yeah.
the displays would change. I love that
I
phone.
remember that.
In
That was
fact,
cool.
went through a whole like 3 or 4 years of it, and then when it was time to upgrade, I got the
Yeah.
same exact one. Girl,
Yeah, I loved those phones.
loved.
I wanted a BlackBerry so bad. Never got one.
Remember the BlackBerry Pearl?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I wanted
White.
a BlackBerry so bad. But I went right from that Droid to iPhone, and then I've never gone back. iPhone all the way.
Me too.
Since the 5.
In fact,
And now I'm about to get the 16.
do you know
Which, that was a whole hell on earth story that I'll tell you
Really?
later. Yeah, it was just so irritating. But I had to get a little Karen, which I hate your hair and makeup
Oh.
today. But I did have to get a little Karen because
on the phone or in person?
in person.
Oh no.
Because just I was and what's crazy is that unfortunately for them, I was proven right because when I had to go back to deal with it again with somebody else,
Oh,
I was
T.
made very aware that every piece of information I was given the first day was in fact incorrect.
I knew it.
So I was justified, but I don't like doing it. All I wanted was a new phone, which I do not have still.
No.
But I will be getting. Whenever they get it in stock, she literally took my number. She said, "You're first on my list to call when we get that color in stock."
so
just
you're going
aren't
through
in
like
stock.
your carrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I always do because I don't know. I just
Usually
always
it's like
have.
the upgrades through them and like the 2
Well, you know
years
why
or whatever.
too? Because I don't know if do you have to when you get it at like an Apple store, do you have to pay the full phone right then and there?
No.
Okay, see, I don't know because I've never done it that way. I've just always gone through the carrier. I probably could have just went that way, but now after all this BS, I'll do that probably next time.
And with your
This
phone
time I
crack and
know
all
I
that,
need to
girl.
wait. This was the
add
problem.
The Apple Care.
Well, here was the problem with this. This is what was one of the problems.
Yeah.
This was my first time, so I'm on Spectrum. Used to be on Verizon my entire life.
You're on the Spectrum.
I'm on the Spectrum. And this was my first time upgrading with Spectrum. And with Verizon, when you do the early upgrade, you pay like the sales tax of the phone, whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. And then
I was like waiting to zoom in
I
on
know
that
I
camera
kept
in
thinking
my
I was
mind.
going to sneeze. And they would take the phone in any condition.
Yeah.
Spectrum apparently does not.
Oh.
And that was where the problems started,
Oh, no.
where I was being charged money before I was being asked about the condition of my phone. And because it has a crack in it, suddenly I wasn't being allowed to do certain things. And I was like, well, then I would like all this money I just gave you back. And that was also not an option. And I was like, I didn't come in here to pay hundreds of dollars for nothing. So, but
I
it got
see.
solved and I got my way. And I will be getting my new phone the second it comes
At
in
least you
stock.
were correct, and it wasn't like you were just
I
trying to be
was
Karen
correct.
to get your way for nothing.
Because
you know?
literally the next day I had to go back in to talk to the full-blown manager of the store.
you fully blew the manager.
And everything she was telling me.
Love how in my mind a manager couldn't have been a woman.
And literally, and here's how much I didn't care anymore. She's sitting there talking to me, and the guy that I was dealing with the day before was right next to her, and he was apologizing because he knew it was his fault that he didn't ask these questions before charging me money.
Bloop.
And then she would say something and be like, "Well, that's not the information I was giving yesterday." And he's standing right next to me.
Right.
And I'm like, well, that is not what I was told yesterday. And that is not everything she said. I was like, none of this is what I was told yesterday.
Pull
So
up the camera, girl.
I wouldn't have done one thing in here if I would have known even one piece of this information that you're giving me right now. So nonetheless, I'm now on the anytime upgrade program with them, which means I can literally upgrade whenever the F I
Anytime.
want. She was like, you can
Please
come in
do
here
Apple
every
Care,
single
though.
week and get a new phone.
Just
if you
do
want."
Apple Care, please.
I have it on my computer.
Because when I went in for my front glass, because the newer
Yeah.
phones are like the special glass or whatever, he goes, okay, it's your $30 deductible because you have Apple Care. And I said, okay, out of curiosity, what would it be if I didn't have Apple Care? He said $450. Hello?
Well, but see, this is kind of the perk of this like anytime thing. With that type of upgrade, they'll take the phone in any condition. And she was like, and you don't have to wait until a certain time of being
Till it's
paid off to
like-
upgrade.
T.
She was like, you could come in and upgrade every single week if you want.
okay.
So if it breaks, I get a new phone. You know what I mean? Like, then it is what it is. But I never really have that. I happen to have that stupid case off for 3 seconds. That's why I was already sending you colors of cases. I was like, I'm about to order this thing before I even get the phone.
I always do that.
And I love my case, and I just got this, so it's the same kind. It's just for the new phone.
Cute.
I am gonna get the white one, because that was the general
white case.
consensus.
White case on the black phone.
White case on the black phone. It's like they call it like milk mint or something like that. Like I think it's more of like a silver, like a white gold almost. It's not quite
The
like
phone
white,
case?
white. Yeah.
Oh.
But I
Because
love
of
it.
course they can't say white because it's too boring. They'd be like milky, creamy,
Milk creme de la creme.
creme de la creme.
But nonetheless, I will be getting. Thank God. I was like, I just want the new phone.
Which
I was like, keep the money. I don't even want the money back. In fact, I'll give you more money that I still knew I was going to owe them. Just give me the new phone. Like,
you're like,
what
"I'll
the
do
hell?
it." That's the problem with Apple consumers. You're like, give me the phone.
I just wanted the fucking phone. And I was willing to even pay all the money now, even though it couldn't ship till 2 weeks from now.
That's I have
Girl.
something I'm still waiting.
And
I
it still was wrong.
I have a Hello Kitty
oh,
racing jacket
because
that
that's
I
similar.
that I bought 2 months ago, and it said back order until like October, but this was like July when I bought, and I was like, I don't care, it's on a good sale, like 65%.
Don't you already have one?
I have Barbie, and then I
Oh,
have
Barbie.
Mario Kart, and now I have Hello Kitty all racing jackets.
And you have that Letterman of Mickey now.
And now I have which may be making an appearance very
Orange
soon
and
for
black.
fall.
Yeah. Well, you need to do it in the next couple weeks.
I know. I almost thought about doing it today, but it was too warm.
Anyway, tell your story quick, and then we have to talk about some stuff.
Well, why don't you not rush me when it's your fault? So speaking of creme de la creme, me and my pumpkin creme pies.
Ooh!
So you know how I've been talking about pumpkin cream pies are back at McDonald's. Well, for the
Cool Whip with vanilla pudding and a can of pumpkin puree
Oh,
mixed together as like a dip.
Diva.
Somebody, I saw it on TikTok, Halloween party.
What would
do not let me forget. That's what I'm
I
bringing.
want and tequila.
With like cookies.
And tequila.
And tequila. And I might put some
Dip a
tequila
cookie
in
in
the,
it.
I might put
Dip
some
a
tequila in the
cookie.
damn dip, girl.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god!
kidding.
Dip a sugar cookie.
I know. Sugar cookie or like chocolate graham crackers or something.
Chocolate graham crackers. Oh
Should I put some tequila in it?
no,
Why? Ooh.
no, not the forward. So speaking of pumpkin cream pies, I, for the first time in my life,
Yeah,
did
cream
what I
pies.
never thought I would do, which was go to 2 drive-thrus across the street from each other before I started eating because I wanted the one thing from McDonald's and the other thing from Wendy's. Because Wendy's Frosties at the time of filming are still $1 for a small Frosty, chocolate or vanilla. Still.
Did you get any food with both of these desserts?
I don't know why I said pumpkin cream pie because that particular day I didn't, but here's what I did. I had a deal for a McChicken at McDonald's, so I went to the McDonald's on my lunch break at work, and then I was like, oh, but look at the Wendy's with the $1 Frosty sticker on the window.
You don't have boobs. Put the hand down. In the face. Fish face.
Ooh! I said, let me just go and get that dessert. So then I went across the street.
Ew. Why did you have to hear your like swallow?
I'm like, I'm hungry, girl. I'm hungry.
Luckily, we're going to eat.
I
After
know.
This, girl.
Hey. And so I went to the other with McDonald's bag on the chair. Hi, can I get a $1 chocolate Frosty, please? Anything else? That's it, ma'am. Thank you. Actually, you know what's weird?
you gendered them.
You know what I hate? That, first of all, this. You know what I hate is when they say,
Calling you
hi,
out.
welcome McDonald's, whatever, we'll be right with you. Or they'll be like, hi, welcome McDonald's, what can I get you started today? And you find out after like
It's a
3 seconds later,
recording.
it's a recording!
Will you be using the mobile app today?
Yeah.
Say yes, and then
And I'm like-
on to like, how can I help you today? I'm like, yeah, I'm using the app.
Yeah. Girl.
Yes. So annoying.
That's annoying.
That's the catty corner moment, mama.
Oh, no, I have a catty corner, girl.
Oh, okay.
Girl.
Work.
And people are going to be mad about it. In fact, I'm going to lose some friends over it. Sorry about it, but we'll get there.
Me walking out of the studio.
You're the friend. No, it's not you. You've never done this, as far as I know. I could be wrong, though. I don't think so. But anyways, I finally, for the first time, went through 2 drive-thrus before I started eating any of it. And I had my McChicken and then my Frosty.
Honestly, that sounds about right.
And I spent less than $2. Girl. Use the apps. Anyways, that's that. It's been so many minutes, I guess.
It's been so many minutes. Just so many. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're blind. You have to, go into there. So we have an announcement.
We do have an announcement. So
Not shifting in the chair.
schedule.
Like it's
This is
time for
inside the
talk.
actor's studio. This is inside the actor's studio.
Inside the
remember that
actor
show?
or something. No.
It was so boring.
Oh.
It was a guy interviewing actors.
Oh.
And
Now-
he would ask them the hard hitting questions. I forget what his name was. He was very known for this. So schedules are crazy. Life is crazy. So for November and December, we're just gearing you up now. We'll probably remind over the next couple episodes.
Warning number 1.
Through the next month of October, that starting in November and December, we're going to be re-uploading some of our older favorite episodes
Get used to it.
just for like a couple weeks, and then we're gonna do like a recap episode probably at the end of like each one of those couple months, just to recap what's been happening.
The
in
holidays
the month.
are busy. We'll both be in a show. Producer Poppy will be in a show.
There's
like,
work is crazy.
it's a
Family
lot.
stuff is happening.
It's a lot.
There's just no way
Thanksgiving,
that we
holidays.
can stay as consistent as
Yeah.
we'd like to be. So we're just gonna re-upload some old episodes, give them some new life, remind our listeners of the
why they're
truth,
here.
and
Remind them where we came from and where we're going.
yeah, and who knows, we might find some new funny gems that we didn't know were in there.
I
to
don't
be
watch
honest,
these back really.
I
I mean,
haven't
like
seen
I
a
edit
lot of
them and
them
stuff,
in-
and like I'll watch them.
I haven't seen a lot of season 1 since the first half of the year. I mean, there's been a lot I haven't seen. So
T.
we're
I
gonna
wonder if we
upload some of our
changed. It'll be like almost a year.
Oh,
like,
when I rewatch some of our TikToks,
Our feed.
I'll even like the way we look. I'm like, oh, things have changed, Raoul.
really.
And so we're gonna pick some of our favorites. We're gonna re-upload those. You'll see a new one. We'll announce probably via Instagram or whatever when it's gonna be like a new episode week.
Yeah.
As like our recap episodes. It'll probably be like the top of December and then maybe the very end of December.
So don't get it twisted, y'all. We're not going nowhere.
Yeah. They're also, maybe sound off in the comments below about some thoughts about season 3. We're considering maybe going down to like an audio only situation.
Yeah.
Just again for scheduling purposes and things like that. So sound off if that is still something. We'll upload the videos, but as like just audio with like the picture, like the title picture. You know what I mean? So there will still be like, if you don't have Spotify or Apple Podcasts or anything like that, you could still watch it on YouTube, aka just listen to it. It'll just be like our picture. It just won't have like actual visual, right? So
Or
that's,
or not. I
or
don't
not.
know.
But so we'll see. But sound off below.
But that brings me to something. I mean, we're gonna get catty about that if y'all get it twisted. So don't get it twisted. However, I do want to talk about something very catty.
Put the hand back.
Let me feel my T-taws.
Your little baby nipples.
You guys, it's time.
Can you say nipples?
Huh?
Can you say nipples?
Yeah, because the eyes of the face.
The nipples are the eyes of the face.
Welcome back, one and all, to the catty. Why didn't you say it?
Oh, I forgot.
Welcome back, one and all, to the
Catty Corner.
where two young gays get catty in not a corner. So I need to pop off about this.
My
moment.
shirt.
First of all, your
Which
shirt.
I forgot that I'm wearing, by the way. Hi, I Heart My Emma. Brooke, shout out to you. This is from the show that I was just in. I did have to wear this in a show. I Heart My Emma, and then I got to keep it. I didn't have to steal this one.
I saw you wearing that.
I didn't have to steal this one. They gave it to me.
So you're saying you steal from shows. I'm actually glad. This is what I'm popping off about. It has to do with community theater. How'd you know?
Oh, God.
Perfect segue. And I know some of y'all are listening and are guilty of this, and I'm sorry. If I know you personally, I don't mean you, but I do. I cannot stand personally when people have a candid shot from a community theater show as their profile picture on a social media site. Ah! Not you, Brooke. Anybody but you. But everybody else. Would you like to weigh in? Yeah, I know you're going to lose some friends. You're got to be careful. Got it. Okay, you don't do it because you think it's tacky. Admit it.
Completely agree with you. And I really do.
It's tacky,
I actually
girl.
very specifically
I'm
do
sorry.
not have. There was like one time for a little while that I had my cover photo was a photo from a show.
That's different.
But even
different.
that, I changed it quicker than I normally would
I think
because
that's
I
fine.
still didn't. But
Cover
I still didn't
photo
even love
is
it.
fine. But 2 years later, when you're doing this,
And it's the same
and
photo.
same photo. Everybody, by the way, you're not original. All of you with the picture of you on stage with your hand up like this, or you're singing, but we get it.
I agree.
You do community theater.
I don't like the unless it's a professional production, then like pop off, I guess. Then, you know, if you're
Right.
getting paid the big bucks, then go ahead, girl. But not this free 99 in Bufu Township, Bumblefuck, Ohio. Like, that's where you did the show, girl. Like, come on.
And by the way, you don't.
on.
Some people, okay,
And you never look. No one looks good singing. Your mouth is agape in a weird way. Your double chin is going to be there because your throat expands when you sing. Like, nobody looks good in the middle of singing.
I look good doing
Right.
anything. Thank you.
Do your model pose?
Do my what?
Model pose? Oh. There it is. The teeth come out.
Do you think it's okay if people change their profile picture every show they do because they're
No.
doing shows all the time?
Even more irritating. Even more irritating.
I don't know what bothers me more. That, and that's just bothering me. Live your truth, y'all, because I know some of you are my friends and you do this, and that's fine. I'm just telling my truth.
I really don't change my profile pictures on anything, maybe like once every 6 or so months. If there's even one that I like enough to like update it to. But even sometimes like life is just boring. There's not that great of a picture.
But
I'm
some
like,
of
whatever.
you guys did a community. You do community. I'm so so
pressed you can't
I
say
need
one
to
word
be
right.
sedated. I'm
Say
dated,
less.
but it's
Say
time
less.
to be sedated.
I pulled the I've had the needle weight. The EpiPen in the leg.
Up in the, it was hiding
And
somewhere.
it's in that second leg because there is not a third leg before you make that joke.
There's a third.
Because my anus. Because it's finally famous. It's finally solved. It's
Finally solved. Oh, different song.
Different song. Same person, different song.
I think that some of you guys have a profile picture of a show, and I know you do community theater, but that show in question is like 6 years old. And I'm here to set you free, in fact, because in your mind, you're so like beautiful in that photo. And you are. But the problem is that was 5 years ago, honey. Give up the goose, Mary.
Yeah, you don't look that way anymore.
You don't look like that anymore.
Nobody looks the same
And I
5
know
years
it's
later.
a cute photo, but that show was a long time, and it was community theater.
It also just like
So, change the
don't do it from
photo.
a show. You can post as many photos as you want from a show. Have fun, live your life. Don't make it the permanent profile picture. Just don't. Make it a cute picture of yourself at some other time in life. Let us know that you have more going on in your life than community theater.
And in fact, if you think about the people that we like are like, oh my God, they're so talented, we love them. A lot of those people,
None
of them do it. Telling. So if you don't want to be that girl, change the profile picture, mama. That's really me popping off and being catty. Sorry, but I know. Ow! See, I just have to wait for you to finish that. I'm like, because I can't do it. I'm like, ow! Bow!
Bow! Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly for once.
But it doesn't mean we hate you. It just means
we
I'm trying
are
to encourage.
disgusted by you.
It means I'm being actually a real friend and telling you the tea. I'm telling you the real tea.
Behind their back to a camera.
Not saying names.
Yeah, without saying a name, bro. A real friend.
Yeah, I'm being real. I'm
good
real.
And you
how I feel.
And you know what? On being a real friend, let's end it there.
If you're a real friend, you'll
If you're a
find
real
us.
friend, you'll find us at bythewaypod.com. Links to our TikTok, Instagram, Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and everything in between.
And while
girl.
you're there, hey, you're there. So why don't you leave the review, leave the 5 stars, leave a comment, ring the bell, and subscribe.
And we'll see you when?
Next Monday. Girl.
Monday Fun Day, baby.
Change your profile picture.